Good news, good people, good life. Los Banos today.
Welcome to Los Banos today. I'm Josh Chagnon, your host, and with me today is my dad, Brad Chagnon,
Hi.
who is here on behalf of the Los Banos Elks Lodge. Now, hey, Pop.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey,
Good to see you.
Just talking on the microphone in front of all these people.
Yeah.
So, Elks Lodge, for the people who don't know, give us a little taste of what the Elks Lodge does, where they're at,
Okay.
a little info about them.
Elks Lodges have been around now for 150 years. We just celebrated an anniversary. Mm-hmm. Not our Elks Lodge, but Elks.
Elks in general.
Right. There's some good funny stories out there. The Jolly Corks was the first name of them.
The Jolly Corks.
Yeah, I think they did little drinking.
Probably.
So yeah, I think they were happy. Anyway, we, the Elks, were the first ones to start a veterans hospital. How cool is that?
I like that. I like that idea.
We were the first ones to give VA loans to returning vets. In 1950, so 68 years ago, we started a program because hospitals weren't out there as prolific as they are now. You'd live in a rural area, you'd
Right.
be in a farming community like Los Banos, and you'd have to drive an hour to go to a hospital, or 2 hours, or in the Midwest even further.
on horse and buggy.
Yeah. Pack up the thing, it's a 3-day trip.
Right.
So they started a program. They bought a couple of station wagons and a doctor or a couple of doctors. And for kids that needed some type of therapy, whether it's learning how to walk with braces or with a new leg or whatever the therapy was that was done in the home, the Elks sent the doctors out in their station wagon with all the tools and all the supplies, and they paid for the doctor and they paid for everything. They sent them out to teach these families how to teach the kids how to do this therapy until they've got it down. And when the therapy changed, they sent another guy out to show them the new therapy.
Right.
This started in the 50s. We're still doing it today.
Oh, nice.
We're still sending people out to do therapy in homes for people that either can't get there or just can't afford it.
That's a great program.
It is.
Yeah.
And of course, the veterans we still take care of. We got involved with, and thank you OPC
Thank you, OPC.
for letting us be involved,
Heck yeah.
because it's such a great program.
That isn't it?
Operation Packing Company. You know, our veterans overseas in 115-degree weather, doing whatever it takes to come home, get reminded every month with 25 boxes from home, from OPC. And to be a part of that is huge. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
And I just want to thank OPC for letting us be part of it, because here in Los Banos, we've kind of created a hub for this program to take off. OPC brought it to us and said, hey, you know, we want to have it take off here in this area. And now they're doing 50 boxes every 2 months. They're doing 25 boxes a month now because we've done so well here. That's awesome. OPC is just, you know.
Hats off.
Yeah, and for letting us be a part of it. And they're part of the inspiration behind the program that,
Yeah.
that
You
we're
got
going to be
this.
doing.
You got this big board here. Yeah. They can see some of it.
Okay, well, we'll move it.
Yeah. No. Or we can. I'll pick it up and put it on the table, and you can do your point and shoot thing. But
Alrighty.
what's this all about? What do you got here?
Again, OPC was doing this thing, and you know they're related with the Moonshine Bandits,
Right.
And which is awesome because that gets a lot of doors open for OPC. And
Good platform.
Absolutely. They were doing a program where they were filling backpacks for school kids that really can't afford that kind of stuff right now. There's a lot of need for that, especially in the younger ages, and with the influx of students in the Valley area, it gets expensive to get a backpack and all the
Yeah.
supplies.
And not just like personal supplies, but for teachers and for
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Well, your sisters,
yeah,
my
yeah.
girls, they're teachers now, and the teachers are spending so much of their own money.
Which I mean, hey, thank you, teachers.
Yes.
Thank you for not only donating your time, but also some cash to make it so that these kids are learning and it's fun and they're loving to do it. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Absolutely. And you hear about this, and then you see recently in the news, the last couple months, the teachers that are going on strike because there's just no money. There's just no, and they're telling you on TV that we're spending all of our money to buy pencils and pens and erasers and highlighters and books and whatever. So OPC said for their area, they were going to fill these backpacks and use Moonshine Bandits to have people maybe bring a backpack to come to the concert. Type
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Oh, that's a
It was
really
great.
good idea.
It was really smart too.
Yeah.
Those people are smart. And I helped a little with that, very little, very little. Not taking any credit for that one. But in the process, I said, hey, I'd like to do that here. And they said, let us help you with some of the backpacks.
Cool.
So they came through again.
Again.
With
OPC.
backpacks. Yes.
Man, you guys rock.
Yeah. And we'll go, I'll give them another shout before we go. And so they did. So I've got some backpacks. I still need to buy some more. I want to buy some more. We're going to buy some more. So I went to the Elks and said, we can do this now if we can get a little bit of money, a little bit of help. And the Elks, the Grand Lodge, came through.
Sweet.
Gave me some money.
All right. Go Grand Lodge.
Absolutely. Elks rule. So I've got some money and I've got some backpacks, and I want to stuff 100 backpacks with some of the stuff that you see on this
Yeah,
board.
here, I'm going to move over to this chair here.
Let's pick it up
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
And then we'll
We'll
scoot.
just scoot all this back. Here.
Okay.
Bam.
So here's some of the things that I went looking around town for. And the great part is, and I don't know if I should mention stores or not.
Probably not, but you know where to find.
Right. And let's say for $1 or less, you might be able to find 4 highlighters to go in a backpack. You might be able to find 4 glue sticks. You might be able to find 25 erasers.
Good stuff.
For 48 cents, you can find
The big erasers.
the big guys
The hefties.
that work really well. For $1, you might get 8 click pens that are in black ink, because we need black ink,
Black and blue.
and we need
Standard.
blue ink for $1. Believe it or not, and this I never would have guessed, because in my day this thing would have been, $1 million. It's a calculator. And it's $1.
Calculator.
It's $1. It's a basic calculator, but when they're checking their homework and they're doing their math,
Right. You got to make
I
sure.
mean,
Do it on paper first.
absolutely check your
Do it
work.
on paper first, because if
Show
you
your
don't
work.
have a calculator, you're going to be out of luck.
And show your work.
And show your work.
That's right. But they're $1. So $1.
Dollar.
I want to say $1 for those. $1 for the pencil sharpeners that look like fish,
That look like fish.
and they're cool because they look like fish. But they
Piranha
also collect.
sharpeners. That's cool.
They also collect the shavings, so the teachers will be happy.
Yeah, then they're not
And
alone.
paper clips are $1. I want to say this guy was about $1.
Composition books.
Composition
about $1.
books that you can get these for $1 or less.
Yeah, about
If you
$1.
check the
Or
different
you can
stores.
do like 2 for $1 sometimes.
They're not that cheap yet, because this is, I'm trying to see, how many pages?
90, I think.
What does it say?
100.
100 page, $1. And they need these. This is part of their, every year they've got to have these books. So I don't know how many they're going to need, but we're going to put some in there. What else we got? These were the number 2 pencils that are the mechanical pencils.
Right.
I don't know if they need those or not, but it's a decent deal, and I want to say this was maybe $1.50 or $1.68.
For 20? Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal.
I think so.
And I actually found a decent binder. You can open it up. It's a good stiff.
Yeah, this isn't.
3-ring binder.
No, this isn't flimsy.
No, it's pretty
This is
good.
Nice.
A
It's a
buck.
1 inch binder.
Yes, 1-inch standard binder for $1. So with the exception of maybe this and the colored pencils, these are a little more expensive, but we're working on that. We're working on finding a spot for them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Everything's
11,
relatively
12,
cheap.
13. For $14, we can almost get everything on this board in this bag that we're going to supply. So I know that, here we can put this down, I guess, now. There's a couple other things that I'm working on to put in, but don't worry about those because I'm hoping that the money that the Elks got can take care of some of that.
Right.
What I'm really looking for, and I know it's tough to get on the air and beg for money,
Yep.
and that's what I'm doing. I'm not just begging for the money. I wouldn't mind if you just wanted to get some of the stuff and drop it off at the Elks and I can put it in the backpacks. But the binders and maybe the rulers, why can't we get a company in town, somebody that already does enough? I mean, they do a lot. There's some pretty good names in town of businesses.
I know a couple.
Yeah, I know you know a couple. And we all know a couple. And they might want to have their name on the
Yeah.
ruler.
Jacqueline, we did an interview earlier, and Jacqueline Ritchie with LBE,
Yes.
with their Centennial, they'll be selling shirts that have their sponsors on the back and stuff.
Awesome.
So that, excuse me, so that everybody kind of knows who's been helping out with this,
Exactly.
which is what you want to know.
Right. And I know there are companies out there that use simple 3-ring binders for their new employees or whatever, and they probably have a bunch of them made up every year. Mm-hmm. I could take 100 of them off your hands
Yeah.
that say your logo,
your logo.
that your logo on here, and maybe something nice about community and sharing, whatever. Nice. And then you're in there. Mm-hmm. Every time they open that thing, you're in there. A ruler that has your company name and phone number and a nice little saying about helping kids out, something. How cool would that be?
Right.
Pencils, pens with your logo on it.
Which, I mean, companies are handing them out, businesses are handing them out.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, to put them in someone's backpack, that'd be awesome.
Because if you do that, you're saving me having to buy 1,000 of them or 5,000 of them
Right.
to send out to these almost 800 fourth graders.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, because I know I can only do 100 backpacks this year. I'm hoping to do 150 next year. That would be fantastic. And we could start doing this all year long so we can put little reminders out all year.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you have a couple of erasers you want to drop off for 48 cents, drop them off at the lodge all year long and we'll stock them up. But the biggie is the less that the more the community brings me,
Right.
the less I have to go buy.
Right, which means the more that you can use that money for more stuff next year and next year and next year and hopefully.
And one other big thing that I really am hoping for.
What's that?
May not happen this year, but I really hope that if I can get all I need for the backpacks, including the binders and the rulers and stuff with logos on it, I can get some bulk stuff. I can get
Right.
jars of bulk erasers and
Highlighters
boxes
and everything.
of not hot glue, glue sticks and highlighters and pencils
In
and
bulk.
pens in bulk in the 150, 200 packages.
Right.
And we have 17 classrooms of fourth graders.
And then that way you could give it not just to each individual kid, but to the classrooms
I can
themselves.
give a box of glue
That's
sticks to the
awesome.
classes. I can give a box of erasers to a class.
Right.
I can give 500 pencils to 2 classes.
Mm-hmm.
So they never need pencils. The other one never needs erasers. The other one never needs glue sticks. And they can barter with each other and work it out.
Right.
So that not just the 100 backpacks benefit, but every fourth grader, every teacher,
Every class.
every teacher, every classroom benefits from this program. But I need your help. Just say it, I need your help.
And where can they donate? I mean, what's your address? Can they go online? Do you guys have a?
That's a good question. I just went blank on the address.
I want to say
We're at
mine's
6th
mine's 495. So
we're at
yours
6th and E.
6th and E.
We're at the corner of 6th and E. And we have dinners on Monday nights. You're welcome to come down and have dinner
or not, and just come and donate.
Well, that's what I mean.
But I mean, do your thing.
Absolutely. Just drop it off. I'm going to have some bins out there. I'd like to do the next 2 weeks. I want to collect as much as I can. If you're a family, and I know you can't afford $20, but you're a family of 4, give me $2 each. Go buy 2 of these and 2 glue sticks and bring them on down and give me what you got. If you are a church group and you say, hey, there's 49 of us in this group or 30 of us in this group, that's $2 a piece. Get me 60 of something. Get me $60. Whatever it takes.
$500 donation.
Huh?
Somebody just donated $500.
Are you kidding me?
No, they said you guys come and pick up a check.
Oh, wow.
Where's that?
Russ Ramirez, we will donate $500. Brad, sign us up.
Russ, you the man.
You always have been there.
And
for
you
the
always
community.
have been there anytime.
For the community.
Yeah. Every time.
Can we mention his name?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Can we mention his business?
Oh, yeah.
Russ Ramirez.
Triple A.
Triple A.
You are the man.
Honestly, anytime that we've been, you and I,
Yes.
have been involved in anything that has benefited the community, or that we've been looking for, gosh, it's just
Right.
so hard around here to
Oh, yeah.
go to here and there. He just comes up and goes, hey, so what are you doing? Here you go.
Yeah.
Bam.
No,
It's for a good cause, and he knows that you aren't the type of person who wouldn't be involved in something that you don't believe in.
that's true.
And that's God, you're the man, Russ.
Appreciate that very much. See, folks, and don't think now because we got $500 we're done. That's not it. But it's a huge help.
Huge.
Huge.
It's huge.
Huge. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. And again, the more that I can get of this stuff, the more we can put in every class, not just the 100
Right.
backpacks. That was my original vision,
Right.
but I thought we only had
Right.
8 or 9 classes of 4th graders
Yeah.
that switched out, or what? I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I haven't been to school in a while.
Yeah.
But 17 classes, let's say 18 to make it an even number, $900 will outfit them with a little bit of everything for the whole
Right.
year. So that $500 is halfway there, folks. We're halfway there. Let's come up with some more.
Yeah.
And I can outfit all 17 4th grade classes with bulk stuff so that the teachers, the people that are molding young minds in this town,
Yeah.
don't have to fork that money out.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
that is great. That is fantastic.
That's sweet.
And I just want to keep it coming in. So again, thank you. And
Yes.
to get the stuff to the Elks, you can email us, and I should have brought a poster that had the email sign up.
Do you know the email?
It's BPOE 2510
2510
at Gmail.
at gmail.com.
BPOE, best people on earth.
Nice. Nice.
It's also the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks, but best people on earth is
it
easier.
just really depends on how you look at it,
Right. So BPOE 2510 at gmail.com. We'll get you a response on where we can do it. We'll come pick it up. I'll come pick it up because this is my thing, and I want this to succeed. 826-2282 is the phone number, area code 209. That's the phone number to the lodge. Leave a message. Again, I'll call you back, or I will let you know what's going on and where we're doing something. I know that Friday I'm cooking
Steak night?
steak night.
Steak night.
So if you come by Friday, I'll be there to collect your stuff. I'll be there I'll be there at 3
You'll be there
o'clock.
all day.
I'll be there all day.
You'll
I'll
be
be
there all
prepping.
day.
I'll be prepping all day. So from 3 o'clock on, come by on Friday, and I'll collect your stuff. If you want to drop off the stuff, if you have a group of people that you want to bring a whole bunch of stuff, I'll be there Friday. I'll be there until
Awesome.
almost 8:30, 9 o'clock probably. And again, Monday we're open. Just come on down after 5:30, and we'll take your donations then. And if you really need to, give me a call. 209-675-2023. If it's about this, I'll take it. I will meet you wherever you need to go.
Awesome.
All right. What was the other shout out?
OPC.
OPC, the shout out to OPC. Sunday, the 18th. No, Sunday's the 20th.
19th.
Sunday's the 20th.
20th.
Okay, the 20th at 11 a.m. we are hosting the OPC packing party at the lodge. So here's another opportunity. Come on down and see what OPC does. You'll be as impressed as I am.
Yeah.
And bring your donations for the school project at the same time.
Boom.
So come see what they do. Donate to OPC. Bring 25 granola bars on top of
Couple
some erasers.
Yeah.
On top of some highlighters. And you can give to the troops overseas, and you can give to this program.
Give to the
And-
kids in the community.
And if you have young kids or preteens or whatever, and you want to teach them about volunteerism, come see what OPC does.
This is the way to do it.
This is it.
Yeah. And if you got a minute to stay, you're going to be helping.
Oh yeah.
Because we want to get as many people involved as we can.
Absolutely. Oh, and stay tuned for once we get this stuff going. I have to have this done and complete by the end of June. So we're looking at a mid-June packing party for the 100 backpacks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, won't that be fun?
So you'll have a packing party.
A backpacking packing party.
Yeah, backpack packing party.
There you go. What else?
Yeah, fun stuff. You're already getting a call, are you? Was that you?
It was me. No, it was a. The donation is. Oh. Okay. It's not from the business. It's just from Russ and Michelle.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's even more impressive, Russ.
Dude.
Thanks, bud.
Man, you're the man. Russ is the man.
I know. It's more impressive now.
Yeah.
I'm more impressed now.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
out of his own pocket.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Yep. Wow, cool.
Hey, so I just want to thank you for coming on to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave, for letting us get this out, get
Go
the word out.
Dave!
And again, I think right now the Elks are doing some really good stuff here in town. And when you're involved in all the stuff that we're involved in, including the national programs, which if you ever want to talk to somebody about that stuff, just let me know, and
Come on down.
we'll get some more people to know a little more
Come
than I
on
do
down
about
on a Friday or on a Monday
Yeah.
after 5:30 and
Sure.
talk to somebody.
But we're doing a lot of stuff for this town, and this program could be huge as the years go on. And the nice part is, I got a late start on this, and it's my fault. I kind of screwed that up. And if we start it and people start remembering that it was so successful at the beginning of this year, maybe they can just start putting those quarters and those pennies away.
Put it to the side,
and
then once it happens, bang.
and then have $8 for me come next
Yeah.
May, you know. And if everybody does that in town, we're golden. Our kids won't be hurting for any stuff in this town if that happens.
And that's the goal.
Yeah, that is
And
the goal.
that's the goal.
That is
Well,
the goal.
thanks for coming on the show, Pop.
Thanks for having me.
And don't forget, you can view most of our all of our other content at www.losbanistoday.com. And that this is Los Banos, and this is Los Banos Today, your news for your town. I'm Josh Chagnon, and I'll see you later.